I want to bring in the governor of North Dakota, Doug Burgum. He is running for the presidency. Governor, welcome to the show. Great to have you with us this morning.
Great to be with you, Stu. Thanks for having me on.
Let me tell you this. Vivek Ramaswamy, who is also running for the presidency as a GOP candidate, he was on the program yesterday. He came up with a variety of brand new ideas, totally new, right out of the box. Do you have any brand new ideas?
Well, Stu, I think the thing that we want to focus on in our campaign is three things, and these are three things that the Biden administration did. It's not just a course correction. We've got to go 180 degrees in a different direction. The first, of course, is the economy, whether that's taxes, spending, inflation, interest rates, wrong direction. On energy policy, North Dakota, as you've mentioned, big energy state, we're 180 degrees. We're literally asking our adversaries to produce more energy as opposed to the United States selling clean energy to ourselves and our allies. So that's 180 degrees wrong. And you can't separate those two things from national security. If we don't have a strong, dynamic economy, we're not going to be able to continue the 75 years of prosperity the world has seen. And national security starts with border security. And the Biden administration has been 100%, 180 degrees backwards on how they handle the border process. 110,000 overdose deaths in our country in 2022 with fentanyl pouring over our border. We should all be outraged.
That sounds like a traditional Republican campaign. How are you going to beat Trump with that campaign?
Well, I think that you understand, Stu. I mean, you just got done talking about the markets here. The thing that matters the most number of voters in our country is the economy, energy, and national security. These are things that touch every family that we have right now, and we're going to focus on these kitchen table issues that we know matter. On the ground in New Hampshire and in Iowa the last week, people were super responsive to someone that was actually talking about the things that's hitting them there in their pocketbook, hitting them every day, and going to do something about it.
Why are you running? You don't have, forgive me for saying, but you don't have that much name recognition outside North Dakota. I don't know how much money you've got. What's motivating you to run?
Well, Stu, I grew up in a small town in North Dakota. My dad passed away when I was a freshman in high school. I got a little bit of farm ground from him after college. I literally bet the farm. I mortgaged that ground to invest in a tiny startup. That was the seed capital for Great Plains. We built that company from less than 10 people to over 2,000 team members. We had customers in over 120 countries. And from that experience, I understand the global economy. Technology is changing every job, every company, every industry. We've never had a president that understands the dynamic economy that we're in right now. And as the only governor and only business leader, the only job creator, and I grew up, every job I had growing up, I took a shower at the end of the day, not at the beginning of the day. I think America's ready for someone who understands what workers have to do to put food on the table.
I think America's ready to have some business talent in the White House, but that's another story. Governor, it was a great pleasure. Thank you very much for being on the show.